Hey everyone, welcome back. So at the end of my chit chat get ready with me video, I asked you guys if you guys would like to see a makeup haul. That way we can chit chat some more and hang out. And a lot of you said yeah. So I did change my lipstick. I wasn't feeling that lipstick, so now I have on Gemini by Jeffree Star. And change my top, put some earrings in. But other than that, oh, and I did put my inner corner in there at the end of my video. It got a little hectic. My 4-year-old was getting he was hungry. But so I did put my inner corner highlight in. But other than that, I haven't done anything. So if you missed that get ready with me and you want to know how I got this makeup look, then hop on over and watch that. It's just a chit-chat get ready with me. It's not a makeup tutorial or anything like that. We just played with makeup and chit-chat. But today, I have a haul video for you guys. So, I by far don't need to be buying any makeup right now. I've got school clothes, more school clothes that I need to be purchasing. I need to be saving up so I can better camera so you guys can see my makeup tutorials better. But I was going in, we were fixing to head out to New Jersey, and I needed a couple things, like some baby wipes and stuff just for the road as we left. And when we walk into our Walmart, the first aisles that you come into is the makeup aisle, so I always have to breeze through there. Well, the first thing that caught my eye was it had been restationed, like, different cubicles and stuff put out. And I realized the reason they had done that is because our Walmart finally are carrying Milani products, and that made me so excited. So, of course, I grabbed a couple of Milani products, and I was like, okay, this is it, I'm done. Well, then I thought, well, I'm almost out of this, I need that, and I'm almost out of this, I need that. And so, before you know it, I ended up with this. I'm sure you're guilty of it, too. But enough chit-chatting. Let's jump on in and look at these goodies. Now, some of them are, new purchases, and some of them are repurchases. So, I'll tell you which are which. So, the first thing I ran across were the new Maybelline Fit Me powder. Now, I got 10 Fair Light and I got 05 Fair. I got the 05 Fair because I want to use it to set my under eye area for brightening, and then the Fair Light to set my whole face because I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. No, you can't really see it there. There's a really big difference between these two colors. Like, I really didn't think, there would, but there's a big difference. However, I have been using the Fair Clair, and it's just your normal sifter. It had the pull tab, you pull it up and the powder comes in. But I took this when we left for New Jersey. I, was so excited to get some of these products. I took them with me, and this is beautiful. Flawless up underneath the eye area. I mean, it completely blurred my pores. I would, in the chit chat this morning, I showed you guys how I like to push the loose powder in my forehead to kind of fill up my, hot dog rolls that I call them. And this is a wonderful job. It doesn't get cakey on me. It doesn't look heavy. It doesn't look powdery. This is hands down by far one of my favorite drugstore powders right now. So I've really been enjoying this. And the next thing that I got by Maybelline, they finally jumped on board with getting a beauty sponge. And now I only saw, this color, this shape, and it just says Face Studio Blender. And I really thought it is a very cool shape because some of you guys that know, I tried to post this video about 4 or 5 days ago, and every time I went live, something was happening. I was getting a phone call, it was kicking me off. So that's why you kind of see those two just pictures of my background on my page, and I don't know how to delete that of a makeup haul, and so that's why you see them there. So I do apologize for that. If any of you guys know how I can delete that off of my channel, please let me know. But this sponge, look at it. Finally, someone comes out with a sponge that has that perfect, can you guys see that, swoop that will fit perfect under eye to push, to either fix the powder under your eyes, to bake, whatever you want to do. And it's got the button on the bottom to push your foundation in. Now, I've not used it yet. I really forgot about it. But I cannot wait because I really do believe it's going to fit in that corner and really you know, blend the concealer out well. So, I'll keep you guys posted on that. And Revlon came out with a couple new primers. I seen two, but this was the one that caught my eye, and I did also use this in my Chit Chat Get Ready With Me. This is the Revlon Photo Ready Brightening Primer, and its consistency is, it feels like a lotion moisturizer, but a thick paste at the end, if that makes sense. And it's a brightening primer, and I really have to say that it does that. It brightens my face phenomenal. It is one, sorry, I was getting a wipey out. It is one of the best brightening primers that I have used. The other one, I want to think it might be in maybe a pore filling, or don't hold me to that, I'm not sure, but I do know I will pick the other one up because I do already have a primer that looks like this. It is Photo Ready Perfecting Primer. I mean, and you can see how much I've used of it. Revlon makes some really good foundation primers. So, this brightening primer, you know, like I said, it does brighten the face really good. Thanks, Manda. I love you, girl. And then the next thing I picked up by Maybelline is just a repurchase. This is their new Master Fix by Face Studio Setting and Perfecting Loose Powder. I really like this powder to set my under eye area and, you know, my forehead and stuff. But I will say this, if you have dry skin, like dry skin, because I kind of have combo skin, but if you have dry skin, I do not think this would be a good powder for you because it is kind of more of a drying powder, but it's very finely milled and I really enjoy it. And then, of course, I had to pick me up a backup of the L'Oreal Infallible. You guys saw my last one. It is nearly, I thought I had it in here. It's nearly on its last leg. I'm going to show it to you guys. It will be in my empty soon. Can you guys see it? It's broke on the end. So I'm sure it will be in my next empties video very soon. So I couldn't run out of that powder. I love it. So I did purchase me another one of those. And Amanda, I was telling you about that in my Get Ready With Me, that Maybelline concealer, and I couldn't, you know, I didn't understand why I couldn't find it in my concealer drawer. Well, just now it hit me because I had ran out of it and had to purchase one. But this is the concealer that I was talking to you about from the drugstore that is a wonderful brightening concealer. Now, this one is the Erase Dark Circles one in 120 Light. This is a concealer, but the brightening concealer, it comes in this same packaging and all, but just instead of concealing, it will say, I think it says under eye brightening, but this is what the concealer will look like. Get you some of that, girl, and you will not believe how good it brightens your under eye area. Love this. This is a drugstore dupe of, like, you know, Tarte Shape Tape. This is a full coverage concealer, so had to have it. And then I just bought a backup of the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. I had this, but since I've not been self-tanning as much, where I have been out in the truck with my husband, then my other shades were a little too dark, so I did purchase me one so I could wear it right now. And I got the shade 202 Creamy Natural. Guys, that is, if you're looking for a good luminous foundation from the drugstore, you know, this is more luminous than like the CoverGirl or the No. 7. You know, this is a hands down the best luminous foundation from the drugstore. And then I picked up a backup of the Dole de Leche contour and brightening powder by Wet n Wild. I love this shade to set my under eyes, you know, to set my eyeshadow primer, and also this is a good color to bronze with, but I do have to have a tan. Being a pale princess, this isn't a good shade on me, but when I do self-tan and, you know, I do have some color to me, it is a beautiful, beautiful bronzer on the skin, and it's only like $4. can't be beat. I mean, it's great. And I also had to buy me another pack of the little scrubbies. I showed you guys these before. I actually gave some out in my giveaway. These are perfect to clean your face every night to get the rest of the oils and dirt out of your face. But I also use it to clean my brushes. You know, it's got the little hold spot on the back, so I just hold it and twirl my brush. I had a set, but my little one decided he was going to play with them, and then they disappeared, and then I didn't have them. But I don't have any of, like, the Clarisonic, you know, the Clinique brush. I'm not going to spend $150, $200 on a brush to clean my face when I can pay $2 for something like this and me be the motion and it clean my face just as good. So, little scrubbies, if you guys haven't tried them, I would highly recommend them. And then I bought another Real Techniques beauty sponge. I just always have to have a backup of one. You know, I love these, but I find out they don't. Lately, mine haven't been lasting as long. But now that I have found these from Shop, please excuse mine. I did use it in my Get Ready With Me a while ago. I'm not sure I will ever pay. I think I paid $5 for this, but these are $1 on that website. And guys, these are better than this. And they actually have this shape on the Shop Miss A. So I will purchase some of those shapes. So I got a L'Oreal Magic Lumi. I went to go use mine the other day, and it was just funky. It smelled bad. You know, its consistency didn't look good. And this is a really good drugstore primer, you know, luminous primer. It's almost as good, you know, probably a dupe for the Becca Backlight Priming Filter, or even the first. Although one's purple, it still doesn't matter. The luminosity is what counts. So, and actually for the purple one, I would say if you use this brightening primer with this luminous primer, you would get the effects of the Becca one instead of paying $40 for a primer, and you could pay $10 and get it. They also had the other 4 of the L'Oreal Infallible paints that I didn't have in my collection. I purchased the other ones a while back, and they didn't have these 4. And guys, I love these. I don't just use them for a eyeshadow base like on my eye. I use these for eyeliner and inner corner highlight. I cannot wait to put this color as an inner corner highlight. I'm sure it will be phenomenal. I'll give you guys a swatch. I've not even swatched it yet. Yes, look how pretty. Let's just do it. Let's put it as an inner corner highlight and see what it will look like. Where'd my mirror go? I'll use this one. Oh, can you guys see me? I'm going to try to look into the phone and do it. That didn't work. Let's go. Yes, look at that. Although I had one down, look how much brighter that did my inner corner. It really brightened it up so much more. And so that's why I'd use these. You know, there's no rules to makeup, and although it says whatever, you know, use it to whatever you want to use it for. And so I have found out I can use these for, let me show you guys the other colors that I do have. Let's see. Is that all? Yeah, so I had these 5. So I had these 5. You know, and these was the other 4 that I needed to make the whole collection. And so after I've been playing with those and saw what all I could do with them, when I saw that they had these other 4, you know, I did it. I cannot wait to use this yellow as an eyeliner with my Jaclyn Hill palette with, you know, that dark burnt red smoky eye with a pop of yellow on the top. I think that will be gorgeous. So yeah, I did pick up these 4. What time I'm talking? Let's do a swatch of the yellow. Let's see what color it is. Oh yeah, it is very bright and pigmented. Look at that. And they all are. That is something that I have found. They all are so pigmented. So, you know, if you guys have been looking at them, you know, and it comes with a matte side. Like this one is matte and this one is shimmer. And so I use the mattes as my, you know, eyeliner. And these shimmer ones as inner corner highlights. I do put them all over the lid. I have worn it like that. I've worn them as a eyeshadow base. You know, just play with it, create it, do whatever you want to with it. I'm giving you guys some swatches of these. Oh, wow, this purple is gorgeous. So, here is a couple swatches of them. Look how pretty. That orange is gorgeous. That will be a beautiful, beautiful, like if you did your eyes in like a light auburn color with a brown and used that to smoke out your bottom eyelash line, beautiful. So I cannot wait to play around with those. And I grabbed some of my 3 basic lip liners by L'Oreal. You know, you guys have saw these several times. These are hands down my favorite lip liners from the drugstore. I picked up All About Pink, Beyond Pink, To Beyond Pinks, and All About Pink. Love these lip liners. Very creamy, smooth. You know, I don't see paying big bucks for a lip liner when L'Oreal makes great ones. I also picked up the Wet n Wild Shadow in Cream Brulee. I like to use this to set my eyeshadow primer, and also it is a really good color sometimes if you have like a dark color in your crease and you can't find that good color to blend it out to get that seamless line. This is the perfect shade because it's a skin tone. So when you blend it out, you know, although you're putting shadow on, it doesn't look like shadow because it is a skin tone. So, love these, and I think these are only like 98 cents. So, I picked up the new Infallible Pro Glow Concealer, and I just stuck it back in its package. I did use this concealer this morning in my Chit Chat Get Ready With Me. This is the lightest shade that they make. Right there it is. And you guys can see that. And excuse my chipped nail polish. Like I said, I just got home. I wanted a video up. We'll worry about nails later. But, back to the concealer. It is a great hydrating concealer. You know, if you have dry under eyes, you know, I would highly recommend this concealer to you. Now, it isn't good coverage. You know, I would say this is a low, medium coverage. You know, it doesn't have good coverage at all. But what I use this for is I put this on, you know, in my V, and then I go in with another concealer. Like this morning in my video, I used Tarte Shape Tape and blended it out. I've found that because this concealer is so hydrating, when I mix it with other concealers, it doesn't crease in my under eye area hardly at all anymore. So, you know, if you guys have been suffering with dry under eyes, you know, and you need something to put hydration there to stop the creasing, check into this L'Oreal Pro Glow. But the color selection wasn't that good. That's probably my only complaint with it. And it's really long wearing. You know, being out in the truck, you have long days, 12, 14, 16-hour days. And this held up great with the Fit Me powder setting it. So, I would highly recommend that concealer. And then I picked up the Master Fairy Highlight by Maybelline. You know, and I also got the Master Chrome one. Now, the chrome one I have tried. I have used it out in the truck, and I was disappointed by it. You know, it's got beautiful, beautiful, you know, indentions there in the package. It is a really pretty gold color highlight. Right there it is. But this highlight emphasizes the texture on my cheeks so bad. So, you know, if you're looking for a good highlight, I don't think I would recommend this one if you do have texture on your face. Other than that, you know, it went on smooth. It blended out. It was chunky, but it was that chunky that you needed to pick up to actually blend out smooth. But it did show texture. So if you are someone with texture on your face, then I would really skip this highlight. And then I picked this one up. You know, when all the unicorn stuff was going on, I saw this. And I don't have a highlight like this in my collection, and you know, will I ever wear it? Yeah, I don't know. Probably like if I'm dressing up or doing something, you know, maybe a look just to, but it's not going to be my everyday highlight, I guess is what I'm saying. When you twirl it around, you get like this purple color. Let me get these swatches off my hand that way I can show you. But I was playing around with it, and I thought, you know, if a person had a brush that was small enough and could go in between each line, then, you know, you could get that color highlight. But not only that, you know, you can use these for eyeshadows. So, there they are, swatched out. You know, this is the pink and the yellow and the blue and the purple. And once again, when you twirl it all together, you know, I'm just doing it like this. It comes out like this light lilac color. You know, so maybe if you were doing like a light baby pink look, this would be gorgeous on the cheeks. And like I said, you know, you can do them all, each color, and get it. This yellow probably really would be a gorgeous highlight. But, you know, the thing about it is, where it is so small, is just trying to get your brush down in there, you know, and just get that one. Let me find a clean brush here. Will that fit? Yeah. I'm going to take this Glam brush, and I'm going to dip in that yellow. Okay, it is very powdery, and we're just going to add it right there to the high points of the makeup. It is very powdery, like I said, but just to give your face that extra gleam, pop of glow, that yellow is really pretty. You know, I just touched tops, and it's really pretty. So, but like I said, it is powdery, but, you know, for those of you that are into things like this, here is a gorgeous unicorny highlight. And, oh, and here's my other infallible. I thought there were 10 infallibles, but I couldn't find it in my bag. I had 5, and I was missing 5. So here is the other one. This one is a navy blue and pink. Give you guys a swatch of this one, and I'm telling you guys, and the thing I like about these infallibles, they don't crease, they stay on your eye for a very long time. And so I thought with that blue, it would be really pretty for smoky eyes, really pretty for a smoky eye look. And so now on to what caused me to purchase all of this, the Milani products I bought. I picked up the Milani Prime and Shield Face Primer, Mattifying and Pore Minimizing, Oil-Free. I have the other one. I actually took it with me. You know, they came out with both of them. This is the Prime Light one. This is more of a luminosity one. I do like that, but I hadn't ever tried, you know, their mattifying one. And, you know, on hot days, I like to put the mattifying primer in my T-zone. Okay, so it is a clear primer. Can you see it right there? Kind of feels like a silicone primer. It is a silicone primer. Now that I have smeared it all out, it is a silicone primer, but it has completely got the shine off my hand, you know. So for those of you guys that maybe struggle with, you know, problematic oil skin, then I would, you know, maybe check into this. No, I purchased this at Walmart. My Walmart, I know you wasn't here at the beginning of the video, but that's what caused me to purchase all of this. Finally, we are getting Milani products inside my Walmart. And so that's where I picked all this up at. So, but yeah, I've not played with it. You know, I can't tell you anything about it. But just putting it on my hand, you know, it really did mattify the skin. But the pore minimizing part, I will actually have to play with to tell. So maybe I'll do a get ready with me, you know, and use some of these products as a first impression. You know, let me know if you guys would like to see a get ready with me first impression. So, and then the Milani eyeshadow primer. Guys, this is the best drugstore, hands down drugstore eyeshadow primer that there is. This is my third tube of it. Before, to get Milani products, I had to order them off their website or go to Ulta. And I'm so glad that I can now pick it up at my Walmart. But phenomenal eyeshadow primer. It comes out as, you know, skin color, and it is so tacky. You know, you always set it, no matter what eyeshadow primer you use, you always want to set your eyeshadow primer, but this has a great tacky base waiting to, you know, put your eyeshadow down to stop your eyeshadows from being blotchy, from creasing. Wonderful, wonderful drugstore eyeshadow primer. So if you're looking for a good one, you know, if you're in the market for a good one, you're on a low budget, try the Milani eyeshadow primer out. And I picked up a backup of the Make It Last setting spray. This hasn't replaced my L'Oreal, but it's very close. In my opinion, guys, I would almost call this a dupe to the Max Fix Plus. So there's no sense in paying, you know, $25, $30 for Max Fix Plus when Milani makes one that is identical almost. The only thing that I will say is this does have a little bit of a stronger scent as the Max Fix Plus doesn't, but the pump on this, it's so refreshing on your face. You know, it's one of those pumps like when you spray it, it does it like on your face. It just that fine mist and covers your face. So, you know, if you're in the market for a new setting spray, you've been looking for one, but just can't, you know, just haven't found one, try the Milani one out. And they also make a, I think it might be called Make It Dewy or something like that, but it's a dewy setting spray. Now, I don't purchase that because where I do have combo skin, I stick with more mattifying things. You know, the most luminous I will go is my foundation and my primer, not my setting spray. When I get that locked in, I want that stay all day matte locked in, and this does it. This is a wonderful, hands down, drugstore setting spray. And I also picked up 2 of the Milani matte lip creams. Love, 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 love Milani's lipsticks. They are so hydrating. You know, they feel good on the lips. You know, the drugstore, yes, you can get Milani at Walmart. Milani has been sold in Walmart for a long time. At different locations. It just hadn't came to my Walmart yet. And luckily the other day when I went in, we finally had a Milani, you know, booth there at our Walmart. So before that, like I said, I did order Milani straight off of their website. That's where I would always order it at. But Milani is an awesome brand. You know, if you've not tried it, Amanda, Milani is probably, it's a little more on the pricier side of drugstore, but it is high-end quality. Very high-end quality. But I got the shade Matte Naked and Matte Innocence. This is Matte Innocence and this is Matte Naked. And like I said, it's just a good matte, creamy lipstick. You know, its wearability is long, like any lipstick. You know, it's not going to stay on all day, but when it wears away, it wears out evenly. You know, you don't have the butthole mouth when it wears away, or like a liquid lipstick will leave you for the darker shade. It just all kind of fades away. So, and that's it, guys. That's all of my drugstore. Oh, no. I got one more thing I want to show you guys. No, it's not makeup related, but they were cute. I loved them, and maybe some of you guys can look in your Walmart and see if they have them. Although I am a big makeup guru. You know, I love makeup. I love everything about makeup. You know, I am one of those girls, though, that will have my makeup on and my camo. You know, I'm one of the biggest tomboys that you will find. And I saw these glasses, you're going to have too much glare, at Walmart. Can you see them? They are the real tree, you know, the real tree. They got the pink camo on them. And I fell in love with them. I love them. Are they not gorgeous? So, oh well, now that I've went on 5 minutes over my sunglasses. But that's it, guys. That wraps up my makeup haul with you guys. I thank you guys so much for tuning in with me once again today. For those of you guys that did tune in to my Get Ready With Me and now this makeup haul, guys, I thank you so much for your support, your love. You don't know how much it means to me. For those of you that's not subscribed, go ahead and hit the red subscribe button. Become part of our family. You know, grow here. We're going to grow here as a family. I'm hoping to do a 2000 giveaway. I mentioned it in my Get Ready With Me. So, you know, we're at you know, a little over 15 right now. So, you know, share my videos, like them, get the word out there. Let's build our channel more. And when I hit 2,000, we're going to do a really big giveaway, guys. But I love you, and I hope you guys have a fabulous Sunday wherever you are. And I see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everyone.